Hey everyone, this is P4L, and in today's P4L review we're doing something a little bit different, and we're taking a look at a series of toys based on a Korean cartoon from South Korea. So that's kind of where I'm from, in the sense that that's what I am, I guess, racially slash ethnicity wise. But I was actually born in the States in Washington, D.C., so I'm actually not very Korean at all. But my wife is originally from there, and she just came back from visiting her family, and she brought some toys back for my son. And while she brought some of the Biclone stuff and Tobot stuff that a lot of the Westerners have become more familiar with, she brought something else. And this is the series called Turning Mecard that I thought was really cool and worth showing off to you guys. It's a transforming toy line based off a South Korean cartoon, and the series of toys have become really popular and kind of really hard to come by. So, like for example, this turning car is what they call it, or Koreanized they say turning mecard, turning car. That this is selling on Amazon for like $60. And that's just ridiculous for just this one piece. Not this whole set, just this one piece. And I think it comes with this one card. But, yeah, even in Korea, it's really expensive. I think this was like $30 equivalent to get even in Korea. And when you see how simple it is, you'll be amazed. But it's because it's a really cool series of toys that have unique mechanisms for this kind of auto transformation. So the way it works is, Turning Mecard uses it's like a cartoon based off of a card game that kind of is like Yu-Gi-Oh, I guess, in that you play cards and then the cards come up here and then they battle each other and stuff like that. I don't know the real specifics of the game, but you get different cards and they probably have different stats. I don't know what all these stand for. One's probably HP, one's probably like attack and something like that. And I think the top left is the name of the character or card, and this one's Alta. And then this, I believe, is the actual attack. And this says carpet bombing. So I don't really know. And on the back it just says Turning Mecard. This one says Okta, so I think that's the character name. And then it says 단단한 속박. And 단단한 means like strong, I think. Anyway. So that's another one. And then this one, I'm not sure how they come originally because my son was playing with them before. It just says Turning Mecard, and this is mobile coupon. And then if you peel this off, it reveals this one's kind of like a shiny special one. It says Mirine, and it says gallop stomping. So gallop stomping. And again, some different specs on it. So I mean, that's cool in and of itself, that it's an actual playable game. The instructions come with half of a board game, so you put of a board and you put two together when you face your friend, I guess, face to face. And again, I don't really know the rules of this, but this plays a key role in all of this series. Okay, so there's a number of these turning cars that will transform, and then this one is called the Mega Spider or Mega Spider, and has some instructions as well. And the cool part is, okay, so let's just get right into it. I'm not even gonna try to explain it. The way it works is that it has like an auto transformation going on, and how it's activated is using these cards. And this card actually has magnets on either side, so it doesn't really matter. And I'm going to try to capture this as well as possible. It might not work, or I might have to cut and edit it together. But the way it works is you're supposed to basically roll this on, and as you can see, the magnet activates this little latch system and pulls this spring-loaded mechanism forward, and the springs on the wings actually flip the car over and do an auto transformation into this bird-like, phoenix-like character. And while admittedly this transformation, this mode looks really weak since it's super hollow here, and it's just like a box, clearly an upside down car with just wings folded out. It's just very cool that it auto does that and flips on itself. It also grabs onto the card, and it's not that they're all like this as well. So there's tons of different turning cars. This one here on the instructions turns into some kind of robot, so it grabs the front of the card and actually lifts it up and over the head of the robot. So that is really cool, and there's a whole bunch of these, and I just think that's really, really cool. And if that in and of itself was it, I'd be like, okay, that's cool. Definitely not worth $60. I mean, it's not gonna be worth $60 to me regardless, but it's cool. But it also interacts with this thing. So this thing is called the Mega Spider, and obviously it doesn't look like a spider right now, but it's a truck, and you can lift this up, and it has kind of a ramp. So let's transform this back. This one transforms back with the head, then the tail, then this one wing, and then this other wing, and this last wing has to go in last because it has the tab. And what you do is load it like that. Let's see if I can scooch up a bit. You load it like that, and this is going to be kind of hard to get everything on camera probably. And you set the other card up here, and what you do is kind of lift this up, and you get a double transformation. So the Mega Spider, as you see here, is the truck that turns into this gruesome looking spider with 8 legs. And the way it works is on the inside it has a little white mechanism that once the car hits it, it unloads the springs and transforms like that. And then once the car exits the front, and if you have the turning card there, you can have both transform at the same time. And I just think that's really cool. It's a really unique system of transformations. I love how they interact. You have like a smaller piece that goes into a larger piece. It kind of reminds me of like Majinga, where the helicopter or the jet flies into the head of Majinga or Great Majinga and forms, the brain, and that helps control it and stuff like that and transform it. And I just think that's really cool. It's something that I think it would be great if Transformers build some, kind of story or mythos around that. Kind of like, not like the Headmaster so much, but maybe with the RID, they do those mini bots or whatever they're called, the mini cons, and something like that where they auto transform after being launched and use some kind of mechanism where they interact with the larger figure to help that auto transform. I don't know. I mean, there's obviously a lot of different things that they could probably do with it, but I just thought it was really cool what they've done with this Turning Mecard series. But yeah, just a really quick review of that. I just wanted to show you guys what's going on in Korea. This is, again, the new hot toy for kids right now, and it's become incredibly popular and expensive to collect them. So it's probably going to be very expensive for the holiday season for Korean families. But yeah, that's about it. If you have any questions or comments, or if I missed something because my Korean's terrible and I don't know anything about the series really, leave it in the comment section below. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, give it a thumbs down, but leave a comment and let me know what's going on with that hate. And then if you want to keep up to date with my news and reviews, go ahead and click my news P4L Reviews logo up here, as well as follow me on Facebook at P4L Reviews. Alright? Hope this was interesting for you guys, and have a good one.